Okay, we're to the final step. We're going to be burning a CD. I believe I may have mentioned a piece of software that we're going to use. Let's put it this way. I've grown since then. We are going to use, for the PC owners of this group, we're going to use Windows Media Player. Not my favorite program, but one of the things I really enjoy about it is it comes with the computer. So we're going to use Media Player, and it's a real simple operation. If you're familiar with using File Explorer, we're going to use the combination of Media Player and File Explorer to put the songs, the files as it were, on the CD. And here's how we're going to do it. First of all, we will put in a CD. A word about CDs. These are the cheap ones. They are just regularly surfaced. You can write on them with a magic marker. You can write on them with any type of a permanent marker, but they look like this. You might want to consider going and spending a few extra dollars and buying the surfaced ones. These are meant for printing with specially made inkjet printers. They look nicer. You can print on them nicer. The colors will stand out. The kids can design their own. The third alternative to this is to buy the stickers that Avery makes that will run in your inkjet printer. You can do using Word or using a desktop publisher. You can use all sorts of colors and designs and stuff. The advantage of that is that you can really make a custom-looking CD. The disadvantage is if you do not put them on straight, it will cause a weight shift, which will cause the CD to jitter, sometimes causing it to misread. Also, if you don't get it on smooth enough, some CD players, when you try and stick it in the slot, like in a car CD player, the raised sticker might get you in some trouble. So that's the advantage and disadvantage. Like I say, the other option is to make a custom CD for each kid using colors with a surfaced CD. It looks nice, and it's colorful, and the kids can really design them as they wish. I'm going to burn a CD, blank CD. I'm going to put it in my CD player and recorder. When I do, Windows then looks at it and says, I see a CD in the burner. It will call it up, and it will offer me a series of choices. You've probably seen this before if you've ever put a CD in your burner. It offers all sorts of choices, and it says burn an audio CD using Windows Media Player. That's one of the options. We're going to use that option. Here's Windows Media Player. Possibly one of the most confusing interfaces I've ever seen in a piece of software. We can congratulate the research team for that. The easiest way to do this that I have found, follow me on this, up here you see a now playing library, rip, and burn. Click on the button that says burn. To the right, it offers you a place-to-place songs. It's called the burn list. The easiest way I have found to find these songs is to go into File Explorer. Those of you who have used File Explorer, which is obtained by right-clicking on the Start button, hitting Explorer, and then you make the window size so that you can put it right next to it. These windows are movable, configurable. I hope you all know how to run Windows that well. I put all my files under my music in my documents. There they are. Now I'm going to go and I'm going to look for that beautiful composition, Heart. It's right here, called Heart Wave. I highlight it. I press down on my left mouse key and I drag it to the burn list. Thank you very much. That's the first song. We'll stick a couple other songs on here. I've got one I call Silly Wave. I'll put that there. And, oh golly, I've got another one called Test Wave. I'll put that in there. I now have 3 songs. That's as easy as it gets. There's no more to do other than to press the burn button. If you'll notice up here, this is Windows Media Player 11. This is the newest one. It shows a picture of the CD and it shows you how much time is remaining. I still have 73 minutes of beautiful music I can put on the CD, but for our purposes, what I have is enough. Okay? So we're going to burn the CD. To burn the CD, if you look down to the bottom, you'll see a button that says Start Burn. That's how you start the burn. Press the Start Burn button. It processes. It takes a look at the files. And then it writes to the disk. Right now it says it's writing to disk. It's writing our beautiful composition even as we speak. The time it takes to burn depends on the speed of your burner. It depends on how much music is on that's going to be burned on the CD. And generally speaking, it doesn't take too long. Once you get it burned, you can have one of your media directors, if you have somebody in the school that's a technical media person, you can have them make multiple copies for you, or you can do it the old-fashioned way, and you can burn multiple copies one at a time. Either way, it works. Once you have these done, then the kids can add artwork to it. They can make the CD covers. I believe that was covered in the summer training, making artwork for the CD jewel cases. And this is almost done. We are down at the very bottom, shows when it's almost done, and it should pop out in about 2 seconds. It was 1 second. We now have the burned CD. Just to check, let's just close out of here, and let's see if the computer recognizes it. We put it in. We can also check this with a regular CD player, and I would check it with a CD player because sometimes CD players don't necessarily read in the same way that a computer does. You want to make sure that the CD works. And there is our composition. Doesn't that sound lovely? Brings back memories, doesn't it?